everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Rodgers' Packers going up against Rivers' Chargers. With that, let's get out to San Diego. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the San Diego Chargers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
West, some high-powered offenses. So that's going to put more pressure on guys like Corey Legion up front and Jason Verrett on the back end on the corner.
And, boy, they've had the injury bug on offense. Keenan Allen, Danny Woodhead gone now. Teo, tough.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Hold. 319.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by
Did not play against Detroit, so your pass rush may get tamped down a little bit, but Julius Peppers got increased snaps. He still looks like he's a spry young Bolt out there. Nick Perry was an absolute force off the edge against Detroit.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they'll be...
White and hot.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
And hot.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. Inman has it over the middle. And he's able...
Ready. Brown 80.
A toss play. Gordon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about...
Brown 80.
Now Rivers. Caught left side. Williams. No.
Put down right on the spot.
Throwing, Rivers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it'll be fourth down.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope. The good things are in store here today.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is Trey.
What's going on with Green Bay's offense? They had hit 300 yards in their first couple of games, and there was a lot of concern. But Aaron Rodgers and that offense really played well against the Lions, and they think they've got things figured out. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
He'll set up the screen to Lacy. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. They actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he finds Cook. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver. And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a two tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the two tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run.
319! 319!
On second down, here's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
Situation. It was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And offense now back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it?
One man in the backfield is Gordon. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
White and hot.
And he'll get it up the middle. And 5 yards on the play there.
At times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
The play clock's running down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. Looking for an opening, not much. Second down following the run. Rivers to throw it. It's complete. Right side to Benjamin. And he's brought down. Play clock winding down. Now Gordon on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Melvin Gordon, 44 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is right through. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And he will be brought down here.
That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They begin the drive with Lacey. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Get reset. Hey, easy.
One back is Lacey.
319.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And almost
minimizing things for them, right, to avoid errors. But some of them continue to elevate their game, and Trevor Siemian comes to mind. How about his last performance? 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions.
He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. A good pickup there, a 22.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, does. 2nd down following the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Over.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Brief break in the action here. We'll come back to San Diego. Now, this will be the 9th play on this drive. Rodgers again now. And he's got it. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Box it. Let's go.
Rodgers will throw for it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good skill to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense game, so defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 4.
The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2nd down, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Hunter Henry, 40 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And it's up and good. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. On the return, this is Micah Hyde. And he'll take it up past the 25.
Into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They come out here in the eye. They start the drive on the ground with Lacey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would
in the red zone. On first down, look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this with the ball, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Completion. This is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before half for Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The return man, Griff Whalen. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Defensively. Second down, and the offense needing 5 yards. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Rivers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for
Antonio Gates. They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the older liner, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. And he
end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school, and now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
And he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Benjamin with it over the middle.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point...
They'll need to get the play out quickly. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just... This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dexter McCluster, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
319!
They go play action here on 1st down. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there.
26.
And that leads to a Green Bay first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. But if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. One back is Lacey. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And complete right side to Cook. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there. And it'll be a Green Bay 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
It gets it over the middle to Cobb. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he's got room. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all, but the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good.
And he can't find anywhere to go if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
319. Jumbo.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Hit as they head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Right side catch. This is Gates.
There, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. Credit him with a
football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll run here. This is Dexter McCluster. And he is going to lose 4th.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And great special teams work here. This has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And a hit.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. 17.
And a pickup for a first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rodgers now on first down. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now